Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. David Jenks. I am the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. It is an honor to welcome you to campus. Today, President Blake and I join with MGA faculty and staff, along with parents, relatives, friends, guests, and dignitaries, to celebrate our Spring 2026 graduating class. We extend our appreciation to all who have been involved in planning and preparing for today's commencement ceremony. Their efforts have made this a day to remember. On this truly special day, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. This semester, we confer dual enrollment students with degrees and certificates through our Georgia Academy program, making a significant milestone for our institution. They join over 700 graduates, each of whom has persevered to reach their personal achievements. To acknowledge the accomplishments of all graduating students, we host 3 commencement ceremonies on campus today, with 2 more taking place tomorrow. These smaller ceremonies provide a personalized experience, ensuring that graduates can celebrate in a way that is both meaningful and memorable. As we gather in celebration, it is also important to acknowledge the challenges and losses we have faced this year. I ask that we take a moment to pause and remember those who are not with us here today. Please direct your attention to the stage, where you will see an empty chair draped in a black cloth. This chair represents the absence of our beloved students, staff members, and faculty who have passed away over the year. May their legacy inspire us to continue to make a positive impact in the world and cherish every moment with those we love. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor their memory. Thank you. Today, we celebrate commencement, a new beginning. For graduates, that may mean moving away from an area of comfort, leaving the spaces of learning, and possibly parting ways with close friends. This commencement ceremony marks the beginning of a new pattern of life, a new schedule, and a new set of responsibilities. However, before all that, let us enjoy today's ceremony and celebrate what has been accomplished. Let's take a moment to recognize just how far all of our graduation candidates have come, while so much in life has changed over the course of their studies. Graduates, if you're the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand and remain standing. If you were a parent while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are or have been a first responder while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you're active duty, an armed forces veteran, or in a military family, please stand and remain standing. If you had or have a full-time or part-time job, or as a student athlete while taking courses, please stand and remain standing. If you're proud of all the work you've done and are ready to receive your diploma, please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spring 2026 class of Middle Georgia State University. Candidates, you've received a great deal of help getting to this point. Nobody gets here alone. This support has come from many people in your life, including your family, friends, possibly donors of a scholarship, and members of the Middle Georgia State University community. Now let's take a moment to appreciate those who helped you get here today. Faculty members, please stand and remain standing. The faculty at Middle Georgia State University is certified that all candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Their continuous support and dedication to higher education enable us all to be here today. Join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Several others probably helped you on your journey. Parents, please stand and remain standing. Grandparents, please stand. Spouses and children, please stand. Siblings, extended family, partners, and friends, please stand. Candidates, take a moment, look around, find your people, or think about those who couldn't be here today. Join me in a round of applause to honor those who helped you attain your goal of becoming a university graduate. And now, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Asia Henderson, an MGA alumna who graduated with a BA in music in 2024. Asia?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Asia. Please be seated, everyone. Thank you. As you reflect on your educational journey here at Middle Georgia State University, it's important to recognize the significant impact that donors have had on your experience. Please welcome Nancy White, Executive Director of the Foundation and Vice President for Advancement, who will give greetings on behalf of the MGA Foundation.
Greetings from the MGA Foundation. Today, each of you walking across this stage represents the very reason our foundation exists. You are our why. Since our founding in 1969, we have worked tirelessly to invest in students like you through scholarships, academic support, and success initiatives. Your achievements today are our greatest reward. We're immensely proud of you. As you accept your diploma and shake President Blake's hand, you will also receive a lapel pin welcoming you into the MGA Alumni Association. That's a dynamic network of over 46,000 alumni around the world. This community is not just a symbol of where you've been. It's a powerful resource for where you are now going. To the parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and donors here today, thank you. Your love and sacrifice help make this moment possible. Graduates, as you move forward, never forget whose shoulders you stand on, and ask yourself, what kind of shoulders will I provide for those who come after me? A generous donor to our foundation recently reminded a group of scholarship recipients of something worth carrying out with you today. This award came to you not only because of your need, but because of your dedication and perseverance. We believe in you, and when the time comes, we hope you'll reach back and help someone just like yourself, just as others have helped you. Congratulations, all you graduates. Our MGA Foundation will always be cheering you on.
Thank you, Vice President White. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christopher Blake. I have the honor of serving as the president of Middle Georgia State University, and one particular aspect of that honor is to introduce to you the designated President's Scholar from the entire senior class who will be giving greetings on behalf of the senior class. The student chosen must have had an outstanding academic record and been involved in campus and community service activities and have exemplified a true commitment to the values and the mission of Middle Georgia State and our values of stewardship, engagement, adaptability, and of course, learning. The individual speaking to you today is one of two students whom we have selected to represent you, the senior class of 2026, and she exceeds in all of the qualities I've just described. Miss Jamie Strickland is going momentarily to speak to you, and tomorrow she will be sitting in one of those seats because tomorrow she will be getting her Bachelor of Science degree in social work. She has indeed not only qualified like you for that degree, but shown outstanding leadership and academic achievement, gaining a 3.9 GPA across her degree and serving as president of the Horizon Social Work Club and the Delta Iota Pi chapter of the Phi Alpha National Honor Society, where she fosters student engagement and leads invaluable service activities. Through her recent internship with the Tawaliga Judicial Court, she supported victims of crime using trauma-informed practices, and has developed a strong interest in expanding mental health access within the judicial system. Her service extends into the community as a longtime volunteer with Hospice Salitas Camp Hope, and through support for individuals affected by domestic violence and other needs. She plans to take her Middle Georgia degree tomorrow and to move on to do a Master of Social Work at the University of Georgia, with the goal of advocating for at-risk youth and strengthening communities through access to support services. It truly is my pleasure and an honor to introduce to you your representative from the senior class, Ms. Jamie Strickland. Jamie.
Good afternoon. I want to start off by saying congratulations and to acknowledge everyone's hard work that got them here today. All that you have done has paid off and will guide you into your bright futures. You should be very proud of yourselves and all that you have accomplished. Secondly, I want to thank all of our friends and family that are here supporting us today. Thank you for being here and supporting us through our college journey. When I first came to Middle Georgia State University, I had no intentions to stay. I intended to finish my core classes here and then move on to a bigger college where I believed more opportunities were. I'm glad to stand up here today and say how thankful I am to have stayed. Within my first year here at MGA, I met some of my best friends who accepted me for who I am and supported me through all my hard work. They became the definition of what friendship should look like, and I couldn't picture my life without them. But that support didn't stop with friends. In the classrooms here at MGA, I had the privilege of learning from some of the most caring, warm, and supportive professors. Professors who were not afraid to dive deep into the meaning of life, while also making sure we still turned our assignments in on time. They met me where I was when I needed it most, even when I felt I couldn't meet them at all. They challenged me to see the world from different perspectives so I could better understand and serve others. But most importantly, they encouraged me to discover who I am and to be proud of it. And I know my experience is not unique. Every single one of us sitting here today has a story. Late night studying, moments of doubt, times when we questioned if we could keep going, but we did. We showed up, we pushed through, and now we are here. For those of us in social work, this journey has been even more than assignments and exams. It's been about learning how to sit with people in their hardest moments, how to listen without judgment, and how to advocate for those whose voices are not always heard. We have learned that change doesn't always come in big, visible ways. It often comes in small, quiet moments of compassion, patience, and understanding. As we move forward, we don't just carry our degrees with us, we carry out the values that brought us here. The importance of empathy, the power of resilience, and the responsibility to care for others in a world that often needs it most. Middle Georgia State University has given us more than an education. It has given us a community, a foundation, and the confident step into the next chapter of our lives. So today, as we celebrate this milestone, I encourage all of us to take a moment to reflect, not just on how far we've come, but on who we've become along the way. Think about the strength it took to get here, the people who helped shape you, and the passion that's going to carry you forward. Because the truth is, the world we're stepping into needs us. It needs our compassion, our resilience, and our willingness to show up even when things are hard. It needs people who care, people like everyone sitting here today. As we leave this place and step to our next chapters, I hope we don't forget what brought us here. I hope we continue to lift others up, to stand for what is right, and to lead with empathy in everything we do. And if there's one thing I hope to carry you beyond this day, it's this: be happy in the life you are creating, be kind in every space you enter, and never be afraid to be unapologetically you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I am so proud to stand among you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Spring 2026 Commencement speaker. Sarah Murph serves as the Chief Financial Officer and Partner at Parish Construction Group and is a proud alumna of Macon State College, now Middle Georgia State University. Sarah began her professional career in banking after graduating from high school while attending Macon State at night, where she earned a bachelor's degree in business and information technology with a concentration in accounting. She later completed a Master of Business Administration from Georgia College and State University and is a licensed certified public accountant and a licensed general contractor. Sarah was a member of the Leadership Georgia class of 2019 and was recognized in 2025 as one of Georgia's Trends 40 Under 40, honoring young leaders across the state. She is deeply committed to serving her community and has been involved in numerous civic and philanthropic organizations across the Middle Georgia region. Sarah has served on community boards, including the Young Men's Service League of Perry, Wesleyan College Board of Trustees, Community Foundation of Central Georgia Technical College Foundation, Atrium Health Navicent Peach, the Robbins Regional Chamber of Commerce, Perry Police Foundation, and the Flint Energies Foundation, all in her free time. Of all the roles she holds, her most important is being wife to Nash and mom to their 4 children, JD, Rex, Claire, and Iggy. Please welcome our commencement speaker, our friend, and a true leader in the Middle Georgia region, Sarah Murph.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2026. If you had told me at 20 years old, working full-time, going to school at night, and raising a child, that one day I would be standing here as a graduate of this school, now serving as Chief Financial Officer and a partner at Parish Construction Group, I would not have believed you. I want to start by sharing a little bit about my path because it didn't look anything like what I might have imagined standing where you are today. I was the first college graduate in my immediate family. I went to a public high school with hundreds of students, and I didn't really know anyone who had gone to college. It felt like a foreign concept to me. And if I'm being honest, I wasn't sure if it was worth the cost or if I would be successful. During my senior year of high school, I had the opportunity to dual enroll at what was then Macon State College. My day started with first period physics at Warner Robins High School, followed by a job during the day, and then a full load of college classes at night. After I graduated high school, I took a job as a bank teller and continued going to school at night. It felt like a safe approach, because if the whole college thing didn't work out, at least I had a job. And then life sped up. At 20 years old, I was working full-time, going to school at night, and raising a son. This was not some well-thought-out plan by a college counselor. This was just a young woman trying to figure out what came next. But what I didn't realize then was that I couldn't have designed a better plan if I tried. Everything I was learning at night from my professors, some of whom are still here today, like Dr. McCallum, Dr. Ford, Dr. George, and Dr. Narsing, I could see play out in real time at the bank during the day. What this school gave me was more than a degree. It gave me a foundation that allowed me to grow, to take on new challenges, and to build a career I could have never fully envisioned at the time. Growing up, I watched my mom and dad work hard for everything they had, and I learned something from them that has stayed with me my entire life. You can be anything you want to be. It just takes hard work. My dad used to say, if your job is to sweep the floors, you do it better than anyone else. And what I found is, when you approach your work that way, people notice. They trust you with more, and before long, you find yourself stepping into opportunities you never planned for. In business, your reputation isn't built in big moments. It's built in the small ones. The way you follow through, the way you handle details, and the way you show up, even when no one's watching. I know this room is full of people of many faiths, but I would like to share a Bible verse that has guided me. Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if you were working for the Lord and not for men. That idea that wherever you find yourself, your work matters, has shaped how I've approached every role that I've had. Whether I was working as a teller or stepping into roles I didn't feel fully prepared for, I learned to be all in where I was. I promise you, the path from a bank teller to the CFO of a commercial construction company is not a straight line. But along the way, I took every opportunity to grow, and I was willing to learn something new. And I said yes, even when I wasn't completely sure I was ready. Say yes before you feel ready. Say yes to things that stretch you, and say yes even when you don't have all the answers yet. When I was sitting where you are today, I had a long list of goals. I wanted to be a CPA, I wanted to get my MBA, and I wanted to be an executive one day. And over time, I've been able to check all of those off. But what I've learned is that it's not really about the title or the license or the degree. It's about the impact you have on the people around you and what you take away from the time you've been given. I didn't accomplish any of this on my own. I've had incredible mentors, people who have invested in me, challenged me, and at times even advocated for me when I didn't know they were doing it. And I certainly wouldn't be here today without my family, who are all here with me. My husband, Nash, our 4 children, JD, Rex, Claire, and Iggy, my sister, Brooke, and her husband, Jake, who are both also alumni of this school, and my parents, Shane and Susan Calhoun, who have modeled hard work and sacrifice for me and my sister our entire lives. So as you move forward in your careers, yes, work hard, yes, set goals, but also be willing to accept help. And just as importantly, look for opportunities to help others along the way, because that's where the real impact is made. And that brings me back to the idea I want to leave you with today. Be all in where you are, learn everything you can, and when an opportunity shows up, say yes. Don't wait for some future milestone to feel successful. Find joy in the process, find meaning in the work that you are doing today, because those small moments, the people you meet along the way, the lessons you learn, and the way you show up every day, those are the things that will shape your life far more than you know. But today is about celebrating your accomplishments, so congratulations, class of 2026. I'm so proud of each of you, and I can't wait to see what you build.
Thank you, Sarah. Before the presentation of our degree candidates, we have a special degree to confer today. This moment marks a significant milestone in our journey as Middle Georgia State University as we award the university's first honorary doctorates to 2 thought leaders who recognize the vision of Middle Georgia State University before it was widely realized. An honorary doctorate is one of the university's highest distinctions, honoring individuals whose leadership, service, and impact embody its mission and values, and expressing deep respect and gratitude for contributions that have meaningfully shaped communities, fields of endeavor, or the university itself. Earlier this week, we had the honor of presenting one of MGA's first honorary degrees to Larry Walker Jr. to recognize his lifelong work in the Middle Georgia region and the support he lent to this institution on our journey to achieve university status. Today, we are honored to be joined by Robert Hatchard Sr. For decades, he has been one of Georgia's most influential leaders in banking, education, and economic development. At this point, I would like to welcome to the front of the stage President Blake and Dr. Hatcher for the reading of the citation and awarding of the degree.
Doctor of Public Administration, honoris causa. Citation. Throughout his distinguished career, Robert F. Hatcher Sr. has demonstrated exceptional leadership in banking, education, and economic development. A visionary executive, entrepreneur, and public servant, he is the founder of Mid-South Community Federal Credit Union, transforming a local institution into a powerful engine for financial access and opportunity throughout Middle Georgia and the country. His leadership has strengthened businesses, empowered families, and contributed to the region's economic vitality. A committed championship of leadership development and civic engagement, he has helped shape generations of leaders through Leadership Georgia, Leadership Macon, and Leadership USA. His service across numerous boards and organizations reflects a deep commitment to strengthening communities, advancing sound public policy, and fostering economic growth across Georgia. His impact on higher education is truly significant. As chair of the University System of Georgia Board of Regents, he helped guide a period of transformation, including the consolidation that led to the creation of Middle Georgia State University, and he has remained a steadfast advocate for its mission to expand opportunity throughout education. Middle Georgia State University is deeply grateful for his leadership, service, support, and generosity. His support has strengthened the university's mission, expanded access for students, and exemplifies the institution's core values of stewardship, engagement, adaptability, and learning. In recognition of his extraordinary achievements, Middle Georgia State University proudly confers upon Robert F. Hatcher Sr. the Honorary Doctor of Public Administration, honoring a legacy of leadership that continues to inspire and uplift others, given this day, 13th of May, 2026. Congratulations, Dr. Hatcher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you open that? For you. And we'll get a photo
Slide
with you.
a little that way. Okay.
Congratulations.
That was a special moment for Middle Georgia State University. Congratulations, Dr. Hatcher. Thank you for all you have done for Middle Georgia State University and the region. Graduates, you ready to receive your diplomas? Walking across the stage, that's something y'all want to do? Yeah, it's a long journey for a very short walk, but there are some instructions. As a quick reminder, while each graduate crosses the stage, we kindly ask that applause be kept to just a few seconds so everyone can hear each name clearly. Thank you for helping us celebrate all of our graduates. The gentleman and the scholar in the purple suit had you rehearse a little bit earlier. We're going to try that again. What we want to do, you can scream, you can holler. We want everybody to celebrate as much as they can, but only for 3 seconds. So when we call a name, we scream 1, 2, 3, and then silence so we can hear the next name. So we're going to practice right now. I'm going to call a name. You scream for 3 seconds and cheer. Ready? President Blake. Perfect. On behalf of the Middle Georgia State University faculty, it is my honor to congratulate the spring 2026 graduates on this special occasion. Commencement is a time to recognize your academic accomplishments, so we join your family and friends in celebrating your success. As we call the names of the degree candidates, graduate students will be called first. These students will be hooded. Hooding is the first of 2 important academic rituals that take place during today's commencement ceremonies. It is reserved for graduate students and will be performed by the School of Business Dean, who will place the hood over each candidate's head. This action symbolizes the passing of knowledge from the academic community to the graduate and signifies the graduate's inclusion into that academic community. For the hooding, graduate students, you will come up the stage. There's a little square here. You stand there, face the audience, hand your hood to the dean. The dean will put the hood over your hand. You shake hands, stop at the president for pictures. There's a square there that says, please stand here. Very important to follow those last directions. It's like your second to the last assignment. If you run past the president, I've seen him stop people. He will pull you back. He loves those photos. Everybody good? All right, then we are ready. And now, assisting with the presentation of degree candidates are President Blake, our academic deans, Dean Miller, Dean Beek, and Dean Balding, our registrar, Miss Angie O'Neill, and our commencement caller, Dr. Jennifer Brannon.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Brannon, Vice President for Student Affairs. It's my pleasure to call forth each of the graduates participating in today's ceremony. Candidates for the graduate degree in the School of Business, please come forward to receive congratulations from Dean Miller, Dean Balding, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Doctor of Science in Public Safety, Javier Rubio. Tanya Turner. Okay. The candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the School of Business will receive congratulations from Dean Miller, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Jacurius Bolton. Barbara Felicia Felixson. Tori Ayana Howard. Summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Emil G. Moore. Jodianne Thompson. The Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Janae Abazaria. Summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Kimberly Emmonsek, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Sorry. Jaden Bankston, Dean's List Scholar. Andrea Burns, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Berta Castilla Petrus, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jennifer Renee Davis, President's List Scholar. Alyssa Hendricks. Charlene Hernandez, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Nicholas E. Hodges, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Akaya Jackson. Christopher Jones. Elizabeth Anna Knowles. Maria Delfina Larios. Jakira Andrea Lemon. Nautica Montgomery, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Elizabeth N. Parrish. Donovan Poole. Brooke Nicole Ross. Taco Terrence Detrell Telfair, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Stephanie Lynn Woodside, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Jocelyn. For the Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, Jocelyn Camacho. Shalicia Daniels, Dean's List Scholar. Mariah Cameron Earls. Madison Brooke Pooler, Dean's List Scholar. Next, the candidates for the graduate degrees in the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences will receive congratulations from Dean Beek, Dean Balding, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the Master of Business and Professional Leadership, Grayson Price Burkhart. Christina Carolyn Dowdy.
Not a Coke, not a Coke.
Andrew J. Natico. Jasmine Pate.
Lewis.
Lewis Roger Pierce. Charles Wesley Poole. Chris Rogers. Derek Turner.
Tell me your name.
Austin Scott Walker.
Andres Felipe Alvarez Osu.
For the Masters of Science in Management, Andres Felipe Alvarez Osorio. Erica Burley.
Latasha.
Latasha Lorraine Carter. Deborah Williams Dukes.
Amalia Landicho Eads.
Amalia Landicho Eads. Victoria Lynn Fussell.
Makaya.
Micaiah Holloway.
It's Hoyers.
Samuel Hoyos Ramirez.
Kayunda.
Oh, sorry. Kalunga Kalanda. Dylan McCoy. Kimberly Marion McDonald. Next, for the candidates for the undergraduate degree in the School of Business, will receive congratulations from Dean Miller, Provost Jenks, and President Blank. For the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Jessica May Furtney. Chelsea Seiko Mountain.
Sulema S. Vasquez.
Sulema S. Vasquez. Kristen Elise Arnold. Grace A. Avery. Nicole Beasley, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Noah Parker Cook. Lorenzo Darden. Angeli De Jesus. Corey Demery. Wyatt Doyle. Christina Gallardo. Christian Noe Garcia.
Boelise Houston.
Boelise J. Houston. Zakiria Johnson. Brooke J. Jones. Adam Daniel Cacho. Hannah Lyles, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Austin William Martin. Michael Bentley Mosley, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Braden R. Plunkett, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Tobias Proker, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jessica Ruschau, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Celeste I. Richardson. Molly Ann Rivers, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Dariana L. Stevens. Juan A. Smith, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Business Administration and Aviation Science. Daniel Dwight Vincent. Hunter Levi Watson. Olga Alezi. Michaela Blackwell, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Elizabeth Perry. Cencia Maria Prieto Vera, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. For the Bachelor of Science in Sports Management, Tate Oliver Abbott. Brandon Nicholas Exley. Ainoa Malay Fernandez de Morel Perrier, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Reagan N. Hughes, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. India Sierra Johnson, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Kenneth Miller. Jose Perez. Katavius Malik Smith. Courtney Williams. Tyrone Young.
We're going to continue the ceremony in just a moment, but first we have to commemorate this special occasion. Dr. Hatcher, please come forward. You're all part of our memories now.
We're doing a selfie.
All right, everybody pretend like it's a celebration. You can get that photo on LinkedIn in a few days. All right. President Blake, on behalf of the faculty, I proudly present these candidates who have now satisfied all requirements for graduation and ask that you confer upon them their respective degrees.
So graduates, in the next 30 seconds and maybe 30 words, your life will transition. This will be a new chapter in your lives, and you move forward with a Middle Georgia degree. It's a few seconds, a small moment, but a very, very big step in your lives, and we are proud of you. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree or certificate you have so diligently pursued with all of the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, class of 2022. Graduates, to celebrate this transition, we have a small ritual that we began 11 years ago as a state university with the help of our alumni, because you now join the alumni family. Will you please welcome back these alums who are along the wall? They're going to help us in this little ritual. Come on, welcome alums. Good to have you back. They're going to help us in the turning of the tassel on your hat. Now, at this point, graduates, I want that tassel to be on the right side, not the left. Mine is stuck. I can't undo it. It's sewn in. But put it on the right, and I would be able to demonstrate if I could. It's an important part of the symbol of graduation is that you then move for the rest of your lives the tassel to the other side, to the left. And our graduates are going to help you do that. So our alumni are going to help you do that. So graduates, would you please stand at this point? And then say hello to the person that's in front of you. Introduce yourselves. Now, in a moment, I am going to count down, and the alumni will turn the tassel on the front row, the person in front. And then I want the front row to turn around and to do it to the second row to the third. Do you get this? You are bright people. So we are going to do that, and then you will officially be graduates. So alumni, thank you for your help. Counting down, 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026. Thank you, alumni. Graduates, please be seated. As president, I get the pleasure, I'm afraid, of the very final lecture in your career at Middle Georgia State. Everyone in this room, the faculty, the staff, and those who have been on your journey have sought to encourage the very best in you and are here to celebrate your accomplishment. You now enter, for the rest of your lives, however long, the status of being an alumni of this university. This is a special and an enduring relationship. We will always take pride in it, and we hope that we have earned your affection and pride too. I recognize that there are many great institutions of higher learning across this country and region and state, but we thank you that you came to Middle Georgia State, and we hope we have earned your respect for that. I have one very important request of you, and you heard it from our wonderful commencement speaker, Ms. Murph. It is our responsibility as educated individuals to help, yes, advance our lives and our livelihoods, but also the communities, the places, and the people that you find yourself with. Your degrees are granted for you and because of your hard work, but not just to empower yourselves. They are there to build the common good. And that is the final value of what today is about. And so, with that thought and with this transition, we are honored and delighted to be able to say not adieu, not farewell, but bye for now. We'll see you again. And to celebrate what you will take, we're going to share with you our alma mater. This was written when we became a state university 11 years ago, and it is a great pleasure to introduce to you on the screen the alma mater, which is being sung by the MGA Chamber Singers under the direction of Dr. Rebecca Lanning. Will you please turn your attention to the screen and follow our alma mater?
Through the rolling hills of Georgia, in the heart of the great peach state, we build our future-shaping lives. The quest is ours to take, with boundless possibilities and the lessons of the past. We sons and daughters of MGA, our friendships ever last. We knights of truth and honor, with knowledge as our sword, we raise our voices loud and clear, our hearts at MGA.
The quest that you are about to take, you will be able to do. You are knighted with a degree from Middle Georgia State. You are now forever a knight of this university. And we're shortly to finish, and there's a couple of important things I want to say, housekeeping events. One of them is, would all our dear guests here today please allow the graduates after the recession to leave this hall before you engage with them outside. That would be helpful. Secondly, to the graduates, I had the pleasure of shaking, 200 hands, which meant, in effect, you were shaking 200 hands. So when you go outside, do not grab the first cookie or piece of fruit and put it straight in your mouth. Find somewhere where you can wash your hands. You'd be amazing. I had to tell the nurses that earlier this morning, that they needed to do that. And so, as president, I extend to you my best wishes as you prepare for this next chapter of your life, with gratitude for you choosing Middle Georgia, with belief that you will make a difference in the world, knowing that you are the knights, and thanking you for the choices of what you have done and the community that you have built here. With that, ladies, gentlemen, graduates, friends, I declare these commencement exercises are officially concluded. Go Knights!